Hello, Virgo. How are you doing this week?
Hello, Virgo.
Yeah, I sound peppy. Rob's like, I need a cup of coffee.
Yeah. I made coffee.
Yeah, it smells yummy actually. I may have some of that after this. So we are doing twin flame readings for we're hoping to try and get our Gen X collective out there. And so for Virgo, we'll be asking, does this Virgo have a twin flame that they're interested in? Are they interested in love at all? We seem to have some signs that are like, nope. We had a whole entire collective that was like, don't talk to me about love. Pause. You know, yeah, forget it. Not interested. If you have a divine flame, twin flame out there, or one that's going to be on the way, is there work that needs to be done on your end, on their end? What do we see? What do we got going? So we're getting some interesting messages tonight for sure. Doesn't feel as hard as the full moon energy reads that we got last week, but still, yeah, it's been still some interesting, and people are getting some interesting downloaded messages. Man, I'm getting a hit right now, so I think Spirit's got something to say to Virgo. All right, so
Vertigo.
You having the vertigo? Yeah. Vertigo.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Oops.
All right, we got somebody concerned about their pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody messing with your honey, your money. Do you feel like you're isolated out in the cold? If so, why? All right, can you get us the, Rob is sticking to the Celtic energy cards this week for our major arcana. I thought he was going to do a back and forth, but he's like, no, I feel like I just want to do, the Celtic energy again this week for major arcana. Maybe he'll pull it Ozzy next week, He goes with what he feels, and he's usually spot on, so it's good. This is why you have 2 strong readers from 2 different lineages coming at you, so that we can each pull in,
And
great messaging.
it's kind of weird because, she's north and I'm south, or vice versa. I'm a Taurus and she's a Libra, so.
Yeah. Yep, and we know we're flames,
and Venus, right?
Yep, we're from planet Venus. We're loves. We bring love. We want everybody to have love, and
we bring that heavy love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that heavy love with you, baby. Yep.
Yes.
All right, so let's see what this Virgo out there is doing.
All right, Virgo, bring it. What you got?
What's that over?
Uh-oh.
All right, the Virgo also has the High Priestess in reverse. How are we doing that? We've got people tonight, it seems like, with our intuition not turned on.
It's nighttime too.
It is. It's nighttime too. So
it's different.
Yeah, it is. We're doing nighttime reads. We expelled our energy and we reground. Before we come and do every single read, we like to make sure we're resetting, especially when we've had heavier reads for signs. So let's see if we can get a little bit more on the down line for whoever this Virgo is that has and it may be the collective is experiencing this. So, all right. Yes. Virgo, please, what do we got? All right, there's a 3 of Pentacles there. What about it? I need a little more than this. Oh my gosh, 5 of Swords. Somebody's fighting with somebody over money. Complete turn off. You know what? I have to tell you, whenever we are in relationships and we fight about money, for sure, High Priestess is turned on, because inevitably, when we fight with anybody at all about money for any reason, we're coming from a place of lack, which definitely means we don't have that turned on. All right, so anything else from this side? Yes. Well, you got the 3 of Swords. So we've got somebody that's in pain and or causing pain because we are coming from a place of worry and concern and lack over pentacle things. Okay? And when we're worried about things that are in 3D and we're coming from that lack, we're definitely not accessing that. We're not saying, hey, I know the universe, I know God, I know spirit, I know my angels, my ancestors, my people are looking after me. All right? And we're letting that cause us heartbreak with somebody. Nothing else on this side. I think, Stace, I want to get more on... this is very clear. They're worried about money. I want to get more info on the Three of Swords, like if we can see anything else on the downline. And we're going to use the Twin Flame cards to get more clarification. See if we can get more clarification. Because this is causing heartbreak. Okay? If you fight over things that are temporary, and I always say this is true, you know what I mean? I can't replace my doo-doo. I can replace my electronics. Money is going to come and go, especially as we're changing our society out. Things are going to change left and right. But what I can't replace are my people. And so somebody's either this may be that this Virgo is feeling heartbreak over arguing with the significant other, or they are the ones causing the heartbreak. And so I want to kind of see if we can get a little more info on this Three of Swords for you. Okay?
Money, you cannot serve two masters.
Yes, exactly. Ugh, it's a Queen of Swords. So your energy is that of Queen of Swords, but you're not in the upright, okay? It's an energy that's crossing you, all right? So honest and fair, cutthroat, objective, and truthful, independent. But this is the energy that's crossing you, okay? That cutthroat piece is the thing that I think we're looking at here. Yep. You're supposed to be creating. This is a mom. We're talking to a divine feminine mom. Okay, when you're not doing this stuff on your usual stuff, when you're not allowing this type of stuff to cross you, you have the ability to be this, the Empress. So Spirit is I hear what I'm saying is you are in fact an Empress. But what you're allowing to cross you at this point is cutthroat energy related to pentacles. I'm hearing the word crap. It's just crap. It's crap energy. Money is always,
Materialism.
I mean, it does carry, currency does carry an energy, mind you.
Currency is money.
Spirit is saying, pause. Pause yourself. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're doing. Think about the fact that you are an Empress. Do Empresses, when you're in the upright, what Spirit is asking me to say to you is asking me, would an Empress be cutthroat and sticking swords in other people over money? Would an actual Empress be doing that?
Hoping.
Pause. Stop, please. Stop whatever that you don't, if things are tight, you reach out to your family, you ask for help. Some of us have to do side gigs. Some of us have to do, second jobs. I mean, that's life. That sounds like life to me. That's that song. Sounds like life to me. But we don't stick the swords in our loved ones over things like that. Okay? So whoever this Virgo is, you're being asked, hangman, stop, get a higher perspective. You better rethink that. That hangman's in the upright. And I believe Spirit's putting it there because Spirit recognizes that you have the ability to do that through your divinity. All right, I'm going to ask for some kippers, see if we can get anything else. For Virgo, please.
Some growth and healing.
You're using false narratives. You, Spirit says, are using false narratives related to this stuff, okay? That's why that's in reverse, Spirit says. Can't use false narrative, Virgo, okay? It may just be stuff that Virgo is one of my sister energies. Not my physical sister in the, it's just, Virgo is a sister energy to Libra is what I mean. So, could be. Yeah, this might be impacting you. So just as you have cutthroat energy, Spirit says think about entity also crossing, because it came out crossways for you. Same as the Queen of Swords, that air up there energy, forcing you to look at things that you should be able to work out versus creating fights and heartaches and things like that. Okay. More specific with this Virgo. It's just a way of saying nasty, negative energy. Not worth it, you know? Okay. Oh, you're usually a sweetheart. Okay? They don't want it to all be bad for you. They're saying remind this person, you are this. You have the ability to be this. You got to set the other things down, Virgo. Anything else for Virgo?
I'm hearing healing process.
Did you just say healing?
Yes.
As you know, Stace is also a reader. Okay? You need to heal. He's correct. There you go, babe.
Right as I said it.
Yep, right as he said it. I'm hearing healing needs to happen, and he's correct. It's exactly what needs to happen. Now, for these twin flame readings and moving forward, we're going to be talking to you about what wounding Spirit wants you to pay attention to. This might be for you. This might be for your lover, your spouse, your significant other, somebody in your Six of Cups. All right. Doesn't seem like anybody we're reading for today is really fully tapping into twin flame energy, except for maybe Cancer. Cancer has one available. They got to do some work though.
Yeah.
What is their wounding, please, Spirit? Last one. Yep, needing to correct an energy imbalance. I said take this one too. Vulnerability, needing to address vulnerability blockages. All right, so first one you've got is this. You need to correct an energy imbalance here. Will show up as physical, emotional, or mental exhaustion, feeling out of sync or drained, and struggling to find motivation or clarity. May manifest as mood swings, chronic stress, fatigue, or a sense of being overwhelmed. So that might be where our false narrative and why we're creating fights. Maybe if we sleep, rest, regenerate, reset our chakras, reconnect with nature, self-care and love, all of those will help us reset our energy imbalances, okay? The next one they said to go ahead and yank was this one. It's needing to address vulnerability blockages. Will show up as difficulty opening up to others, fear of being judged or rejected, and an inability to express your true feelings. You pulled a false narrative card. You pulled a false narrative card. You are not showing others that you, in fact, hold divinity. You, in fact, have the ability to be an empress. Those are all gifts that you have. You're not accessing them. You've got to be able to speak, not create false narratives, especially over things that we know come and go. Okay? You've got to put that down.
Life comes and goes.
Yes, it does. Sounds like life to me, but we need to remember our divinity and not create false stories in our minds for other people, things like that, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and we are adding this, and we'll be doing this weekly. This is an Illuminati card. I don't know any Virgos personally. Well, except for this one wouldn't make sense for the one Virgo I have. We'll just say that. Because my Virgo is not involved with anybody that they could be sticking a Three of Swords in and doing those things too. And then also this, there's a lot of divine feminine energy on the board. So, and my Virgo happens to carry a lot of masculine energy. So, we are reading from the Illuminati, so I'm going to assume we are actually probably landing on a Gen X, somebody with Virgo placement. That's going to be my best guess. Illuminati for us reawakening is all the shit that we used to think, oh, it's just conspiracy theory crazy. But if you're paying attention, the world is in fact changing around you, and all the shit that's out there that says conspiracy, a lot of it in fact is true. So we're going to see what, we're going to be flexing in one of these cards just to see what your collective, what spirit wants your collective to be thinking on, okay? All right, so this is for Virgo. Yep, they also got natural disaster, okay? Disasters are a part of the planet's renewal. Even when they disrupt human plans, this is a reminder that not all disruptions are engineered. Some arise from the living pulse of the planet itself. So, if you're feeling your money and your time and you're overwhelmed and you feel things are disastrous, that could actually also relate to where you are currently at. But in real life, we do know that not every natural disaster is something that's a false narrative. So be aware of if you are in an area that maybe you have tornadoes. Tornado season is going to be fast approaching us. Make sure you know where your shelters are. Make sure you know where your supplies are, things like that. Okay? All right, babe. Do you want to do a...
Yes.
For whoever this Virgo might be? Rob's going to grab you. Oh, you're grabbing Sacred Heart?
Yeah.
Or is that Medicine Heart? That's Medicine Heart, huh? Okay. Medicine Heart. Ooh, I meant to send this over here. I accidentally cut off one of my other readings. And we had to restart it. All right. Heart of Gaja, 21. Got the heart. That is very pretty. These cards are so beautiful, and I was on 20. I was like, oh, I'm getting so close to, yeah. The Heart of Gaja. All right, here's your advice, Virgo. Through conscious reflection upon your ancestral legacies, you can strengthen yourself spiritually, laying to rest any karmic inheritance that has depleted your soul. Did we not just talk about depletion? And you feeling like you're overwhelmed? Okay. All right, so this is definitely for you, Virgo. Certain elements of the past no longer need a place in your heart. No longer need that place in your heart, okay? And are of no relevance to your future. Okay? False narratives aren't for your future. All right. Sift through the psychic threads of your inheritance, slowly, methodically disentangling yourself from what may have once constrained you. Are we letting Pentacles rule constrain us? 3D things? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Liberate yourself from the struggles of your forebears, honoring their strength and relishing, my eyes are starting to go, relishing the freedom you have to choose your own path now. Lay full claim to the hard-won learnings of your lineage. Let their triumphs sustain and empower you to move forward in your life. It says 4 words in your life. Yeah, move forwards in your life. Sorry. Your courage to evolve honors the souls of those from whom you descended and paves a more blessed path for future generation. Okay. Basically, it also wanted me to let you know that Gaja is the Sanskrit word for elephant. Elephant is a complex soul medicine. The strong social and family bonds of elephants make this totem particularly relevant to humanity. You're wise, you're loyal, and steady. These soulful creatures are recognized as totems of royalty, wealth, and power. So you're worrying about something that you wouldn't be worried about if you moved yourself back into, if you turn this into the upright and you understand your own divinity. All right? All right, Rob, you want to do some rolling?
Yes.
Rolling of dice to help narrow down some numbers.
Yes.
All right, goodness. All right, so we have, I think this might be somebody born in 78 or 68. Yeah, or if it's maybe a zennial, which would be like on our end of things, 86 potentially. So this is either for, so 68 would be, yeah, 67 and 68 are still our gen. They're just older versions of Gen X. And then the two signs we got, babe, were, that's Aries. Yes, that's Aries.
Mm-hmm.
You might be connected to an Aries. And, yep. Oh no, that's
a woman sign.
yeah, that's the female. That's the
That's
sign for
yeah.
yeah. So this is we're definitely talking to a divine feminine.
Yeah.
Are you married to an Aries? Are you fighting with an Aries? Do you have Aries strongly in your placement? But the years in the I really think we're getting like years. So it's I think just Spirit trying to show us we are in fact talking to Gen X. Or at most a Zennial.
Hello.
Can't give them all out, babe.
Oh, I know. Whoa.
You know, every time you do that, I think shake, Sinora, shake, line. All right, let's just pull a few from here, and then we'll pick up those. All of that on the ground, we're gonna say no good.
Spirit.
That's probably it. There's no such thing as an accident, babe.
Spirit.
Yes. All right. So here you've got new moon energy. Wish upon a star. Okay. This is really good confirmation that what you want will come in its time. Yep, we're definitely okay. And then you may also have connection to water sign because we have the sea turtle, and then we also have the sign for Pisces. Both of these were in the upside down, so tells me that's probably who you're connecting with. Or in the reverse, so somebody cares about the dragonfly is important, but even that is in the upside down and reverse for you. Somebody's got the Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur. So we definitely got some energy going, rah!
T-Rex.
Chasing, you got the T-Rex. And then you've got the bunny rabbit in the upside down, and also just actually flipped over. So I take it that, almost take this like, you know, little bunny foo-foos not listening to what they're supposed to. You know, they're thumping people on the heads where they shouldn't be. All right, we hope that that is very helpful for you, Virgo. Sorry.
Yeah.
And Rob's already on his knees, just where I like him. So we hope that helps, Virgo. See you next time. Please. When am I not?
Oh.
Just to get you on yours. All right. Bye, Virgo.